Hi, everybody. Just in bed with a little bit of a cold. And I actually did an IEP for my daughter this way, which is kind of hilarious. But, some of us moms just make it happen by any means necessary. And I want to say, when I meet with my daughter's team at her preschool, they're just so amazing. And when you find the people that are amazing and helpful with all the services your children need, it's just the most amazing thing. So you can have days that are hard and awful where you feel like you're getting no help from anyone. And then you can have a day where you just feel like everything is clicking and the people you're working with and the people who are working for you are just so helpful. It's just beautiful, the things they said about my daughter, how she's spunky and fun and funny and curious and really likes to correct you on your things you do. Loves to talk, loves to share. She's a lot like me. She's a bit like her grandfather, my daughter. No matter what differences you have in your family, some of the coolest things that you have in common just it's like a thread throughout the generations, it just continues. And I wouldn't be surprised if Ruby's a storyteller like my father and is a person who loves to get all her friends together like my mother. And I just think it's beautiful that she's going to continue that. She's got a temper like me and maybe my mother. Maybe my dad had that too. I don't know. But frustration really gets her, and we're very reactive. And so it's going to be interesting to kind of work on that for myself while helping her with regulating her emotions and her feelings. But I definitely want to teach her that everything you feel is valid. Expressing yourself is a good thing. And hopefully, with daddy's genetics, my husband's, is he's more analytical and stops and thinks, maybe that's something that can help her too. It's not always easy. But, overall, she's a sweet child. She still likes to come in her bed and lay with mommy, which kind of drives us a little crazy, but I'm a little more supportive of that because I can tell she needs to work a little harder with emotional regulation and feeling connected and loves to be more connected to mom, which I definitely had that too, where I would just seek that. But yeah, just so glad to have a great IEP today for my daughter, and I have to do another IEP next Thursday for my son. And he just needs a lot more support, so it can be a bit more cumbersome. But, like I said, every day's different. Some days are just hard, some days are great. And I'm glad that I'm taking a day for myself to rest. There's been a little bit of a cold going around, and I just been kind of feeling like really overwhelmed, which is funny because we just came back for spring break. But 3 days into work, and I was just exhausted. I don't know. Maybe it's my ADHD because I'm just, a lot of the repetitive work I have to do just kind of gets to me, like sharpening colored pencils every day. Anyway, so that's my day. That's my world. Shout out to all the parents out there who work hard for taking care of their kids for IEPs or respite care or IHSS, which I have never done, and I think that's intense that the parents do that. Decide to be their child's full-time caregiver because they have to, because sometimes there's nobody else and they need the money. And I've just seen online on Facebook how they're fighting to appeal for more hours or pay or why they're getting taxed so hard and things like that. And when you're trying so hard to be an advocate for your child and you don't always feel like you have an advocate for yourself, it's difficult. And the way our system is built, we don't really help people as much as we could. Um, you know, we should be a team working together to help every parent take care of their kids in the realm of school and respite care and IEPs and IHSS or ISS. I forget how you say it, but it's in home services, and all the things that kids needs and parents needs, and when it comes to aids for their children with special needs and stuff. Because being a nuclear family and expecting the parents to do it all is just very difficult. It takes more than a village to raise neurodivergent children. And I think it honestly should take the world. Our outlook should be a lot different. That's just my thought. So, anyways, to more better days for everyone out there for the next IEP and the next respite care. And just find the stuff that's working and stick with that. And the stuff that's not working, just try to take breaks from it because it'll make you crazy. I know, I felt it. So, may tomorrow be a better day.